I was really excited for Andor Season 2. I very much enjoyed the first season, and I was hoping that the new season would live up to the previous season. And I'm glad to say that it does. It continues to show the more mature side of Star Wars, like without showing graphic violence or honkers going bonkers. It's able to show the darker side of the rebellion through like the starving, the oppression that the rebels endure, as well as the political nature on both sides of the rebellion, as well as acknowledging more mature topics without being too explicit. An example of how they do that last part in this season is that in episode 3, there are Imperial officers inspecting Bix and the others' house, and while Bix is alone, an Imperial officer attempts to rape her. Now, it doesn't show anything, it doesn't show the officer bending her over or preparing to unsheath his sword, but it gets the point across through dialogue and him very creepily caressing his face. Obviously, the act is stopped before anything actually happens, so you don't have to worry about Star Wars getting X rated. Being able to see Star Wars under a different light is what makes this show special. And I'm glad that it so far hasn't lost it. One of my fears with this season dropping was that they would tone things down or the writing would drop in quality. I had those fears based off of what we got between these seasons. I haven't seen any of them, and I plan on not seeing any of them, but I'm glad to say that it is still like season 1 so far. So far, it's still very good. I am also very happy to see that none of these episodes are quite like any of the episodes that we got in the previous season. The right out the front gate, it starts with Cassian stealing like this new model TIE fighter, but he doesn't know how to fly it, so like when he tries to take off, he flies backwards and he's like bumping into everything in the hangar. The hangar door's shut, like trips the alarm. That's like what closes the door, and it leaves him to having the blast out of the hangar with the TIE fighter's cannon, which looks like the freaking BFG from Doom Eternal. And like we just never got anything like that in the first season. So it's fresh. It's not just replaying. It's not the exact same thing. It's something new. Now, while this season has its high octane Fast and Furious action, it still has its slow parts, and I think they've made them better by making them shorter. The pause between Cassian to focus on the political side, as well as some other characters in the background, it still offers the same as the first season, but they're shorter, they're quicker, it's tighter. So there is a chance that because of that, because of this cleanup, this season might actually be better than the previous season. But we're still only we're only 3 episodes deep. We got 9 episodes left, so I don't want to jinx anything or like start getting on the cart before the horse is even attached. So like here's hoping. And one quick thing before I end things off: the ending of the first season ends on a cliffhanger, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've seen it, but the first episode of the second season doesn't immediately pick up from where that episode left off. The title of the episode is 1 year later, so I guess that's how long it's been since the end of the first season. I don't like so far we haven't seen what has happened in between. But like I said, we still have 9 episodes left, so there's still plenty of time for us to be told what happens in between, if it's even important. But so far we haven't seen anything. It was just a little weird. It doesn't really bother me but not what I was expecting. So yeah, Andor is still very good. It's still my favorite Star Wars show outside of Clone Wars. So go watch it and join me on this journey as we finish this season. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.